This is the tvnews.tv, brought to you by American Ingenuity Media, simply the solution for innovative on-air promotion, video marketing, plus internet and social marketing. Visit them at AmericanIngenuityTV.com and on Facebook. Here now is Jeff Grimshaw.
Welcome to the tvnews.tv. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. It's Friday, March 16th. Coming up in a moment, Bobbie Battista with Eye on the News, plus Eric McErlain with the Sports TV News. But first, today's lead. TNT has announced its summer schedule, and we will be paying very close attention to June 13th on TNT because that will be the premiere of the Soylent Green version of Dallas. Now, to be fair, this is more of a Soylent Green revival because a few original cast members have been sprinkled in. Will America, after rejecting the Soylent Green versions of Charlie's Angels and Prime Suspect, embrace Dallas 2.0? We will find out commencing June 13th. And now we send you down to Atlanta for Eye on the News with former CNN anchor Bobbie Battista.
Thanks, Jeff. Lots of items to catch up on this week, beginning with the biggest news so far to come out of Austin's South by Southwest conference. CNN reportedly in talks to purchase the social media news website Mashable. Price tag, upwards of $200 million. CNN, like others, is looking to compete more effectively in the web-based social media age. An announcement is expected next week. Speaking of the power of news and social media, this week's newscasts were dominated by coverage of the Kony 2012 viral video. It was a case of social media besting traditional news outlets and securing attention for an ongoing horrific story. It was also a case of traditional media stepping in to vet the viral news video for accuracy and objectivity. It's a good example of these two entities working together, and that's a good thing. Congratulations are in order to the following. Fox's new 5 a.m. news hour is dominating its competitors in both total viewers and the demo. Not only that, but it's also beating the numbers for CNN's 7 p.m. hour with Erin Burnett. Still a weak spot in CNN's prime time. Fox and Friends First is averaging over 400,000 viewers at that ungodly hour. Never underestimate the power of two beautiful blondes with great legs to get you out of bed. Congratulations to Lou Dobbs over at Fox Business News, who after 1 year is sitting on the top-rated show at that network. The percentage of viewers is still pretty small, about a fifth of what Lou used to draw at CNN, but hey, a win is a win. Larry King will not go quietly into that dark night, and I say go for it, my friend. Work as long as you can. Larry will be returning to the airwaves for Mexican billionaire Carlos Slim's new online network, Ora TV. And finally, congrats to CNN's Dr. Sanjay Gupta on the publication of his new novel, Monday Mornings. How busy can one person be? Sanjay is a working neurosurgeon, CNN's chief medical correspondent, a reporter for 60 Minutes, and now a novelist. One of the nicest people I have ever worked with. Others clearly feel the same. Everyone from former President Bill Clinton to Katie Couric turned out for his book release party this week. All the best to Sanjay. And one final note, if you haven't seen the op-ed Why I'm Leaving Goldman Sachs that appeared in yesterday's New York Times, it's worth a read. Greg Smith, an executive at Goldman, eviscerates his former firm by outing the discouraging truth about what he calls the morally bankrupt culture that hasn't changed one iota since the economic collapse. It's a disheartening letter, and we can only hope the courageous Mr. Smith now becomes a crusader for real change on Wall Street and that the news media stays with him. I'm Bobbie Battista. I'll be back next week with my Eye on the News.
Thanks, Bobbie, and we're very happy that you are enjoying such a big and loyal following here on the TV News. We'll be back with the Sports TV News right after this.
Specially formulated to meet your specific needs, the Monavie elements are revolutionizing how you approach your health. Built on the Monavie Bioessence promise, each of these health-packed supplements works with your body to promote your best self. Monavie, a more meaningful life.
All right, time now for the Sports TV News. So we send you to a different section of the DMV where Eric McErlain is standing by.
Thanks, Jeff. It's good to be back. Top of mind for me this week is the cancellation of the HBO'S Sunday night drama, Luck. It's a look at the seamier side of horse racing that starred Dustin Hoffman and Nick Nolte. For the most part, Luck is a production that was troubled from the beginning, with executive producers David Milch and Michael Mann openly clashing about the direction of the program, and that was a conflict that often spilled onto the set during shooting. Now, Luck had actually been renewed for a second season immediately after its debut a few weeks ago, but the production had really been under a lot of external pressure, and that pressure came from People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, and here's why. If you watch the program, one of its signature elements is some of the breathtaking footage it had of thoroughbred racehorsing. As someone who's watched the sport all of his life, I have to say that it would be pretty safe to say that you've never seen footage this close up, even on televised thoroughbred horse racing. Really breathtaking stuff. Could see why HBO wanted it to be an element of the program. Unfortunately, during shooting in 2010 and 2011 on the first season, 2 thoroughbred racehorses had died after participating in shoots. Now, HBO had been working with the American Humane Association to try to improve safety standards, and they thought that they had gotten things down, until unfortunately earlier this week a 3rd horse died after being involved in a shoot. Well, with that news coming down, the executives at HBO felt they had little choice but to get together with Mann and Milch and cancel the program. Now, one other thing to keep in mind, although the program had been renewed, ratings for Luck had been, well, quite frankly, lackluster. After the debut episode drew 1.1 million viewers, more recent editions of the program were drawing less than 500,000, and critics were really mixed on their reactions to Luck. Again, as a thoroughbred racehorsing fan, I really enjoyed the program, but I could see why others might have been left a little cold by a plotline that at times was hard to follow. At bottom, you had a production that wasn't generating the sort of buzz that HBO looks for out of its original primetime dramas, and perhaps in the end, it isn't a surprise that Luck ran out of time.
So, you like my mug? You want one for your very own? Okay. You might just win one by liking the tvnews.tv on Facebook. Then, look each and every weekday for our Phrase That Pays on our Facebook fan site. And then email said phrase to register at the tvnews.tv. And you are in it to win it. Monday, Gabriel Reyes will deliver our exclusive Hispanic Media Report. We would love to have you as a sponsor of the TV News so you can deliver your message to the very tops in TV in our native tongue, video. To get the ball rolling, email us at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that about does it for this edition of the TV News. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. We thank you very, very much for watching, and as always, go out and make it a good day.